Hello everyone and welcome to this folklore talk video. So for this one I'm going to be talking about La Planchada of Mexico City's Hospital Juarez. So beginning in the 1930s, many doctors at Mexico City Hospital Juarez began reporting a mysterious improvement in the condition of some of their patients. When asked about these miraculous recoveries, the patients all claimed to have been visited in the night by a nurse in an immaculately ironed but quite old-fashioned uniform. They claimed that she merely sat with them for several hours, speaking to them until they fell asleep, and when they awoke the next morning, they felt much better. The hospital administration, local government, and the press all went to great lengths to try to discover the identity of this mysterious nurse, but all the efforts led to nothing. Still, the nurse was reported from cured patients who could not tell what she had done to heal them. She became known as La Pancha the Ironed Lady because of her neatly ironed uniform, and she has continued to be reported during the decades to the present day. A great deal of legend and speculation has grown surrounding her. Most say she wears a very old 1920s or 30s style nurse's uniform. Some have claimed to have taken her for a living nurse and only later realised the footsteps made no sound. Yet others have said she seems to be surrounded by a faint otherworldly bluish glow and exudes an aura of peace and calm. In one version of the story, she is claimed to be a nurse who was distraught at having accidentally caused the death of one of her patients, and who came back after her own death to atone for this by saving as many people as she could. In another, she is an angel who comes to earth in the form of a nurse to heal the city's sick. Whatever the truth to the identity of this nurse is, patients at Hotel Juarez still claim to be cured by the mysterious and peaceful ghost. So that is that legend. So I find that one quite interesting. This is the first one really that I've heard. I know in one of my previous one, I believe is my La Llorona one, where I kind of went off on a bit of a tangent and said, when it comes to like these folklore stories, and if it's a woman, it tends to be a woman taking revenge from behind the grave, whereas this one, it's this nurse that for whatever reason decides to heal people after death. So that's a nice thought, to be fair, and it's refreshing, I guess. Having one that helps people. It would be interesting to know the reason why. I mean both the theories. So one, that she accidentally caused the death of one of the patients. So to atone for it, she keeps on healing people, which it sounds pretty realistic, to be fair. I mean, it sounds pretty viable. I could see that, to be fair. I mean, I'm not a nurse, but I do have mad respect for nurses. I mean, they don't have an easy job at all. I've got a lot of respect for doctors and nurses all over the world because I wouldn't be able to do that job. I've got a office job, so completely different worlds going on. But no, but mad respect. But yeah, so I think that one is quite viable. And also the where is it? So I kind of lost my train of thought there. 1 second. Yeah, so the feel I was looking for is one where people believe that she's a human, I guess, not a ghost, and it's only when they realise that her footsteps don't make any sound after it's already done, or she might have a bluish glow and it's exudes a aura of peace and calm. I mean, um, I do believe in people having auras. I can't see myself, unfortunately. I would love to. So it might be. I mean, this is just my opinion, but I think that potentially the people that are saying that she's got this aura of peace and calm, that's a bluish glow, maybe they do have the gift so they can see people's auras. You know, never say never and everything. So, I mean, they're both sound quite vulnerable to me on two opposite ends of the spectrum, don't get me wrong, but they're both quite good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, over on X, over on Instagram, or in my email that's in my YouTube bio. If you've enjoyed today's video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. And if you have any suggestions for anything that you'd like for me to cover on this channel, let me know, and let me know in comments below or any of my socials, and I will and I'll have a look into it for you. Okay then, thank you.